Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your reading today. I hope you're all doing really well as always. Welcome. If you're joining me for the first time, you're very welcome here. And for you returning people, love you lots. Capricorn, it's so good to have you back. And I will say thank you to all of you who've shown support for the channel by liking the video, by subscribing, especially subscribing. Just lets you know when the videos are out, and it just helps the videos to be seen by more people. So thank you so much. Anyway, the cards are already here. So let's see what messages Spirit have for you today. What advice they have for you, Capricorn. I hope you're enjoying my sparkly lights. They're just so warm and cozy. Anyway, let's see what we've got. We have community. We have truth be told, message in a bottle, serendipity, and time to go. Interesting, Capricorn. Let's see what's ahead for you. Feels like you've got a lot of good people around you at the moment. This community card comes up frequently in readings, and it sort of means so many different things in so many readings. And do bear in mind, as I always say, this is a general reading, so just take what resonates for you. But my attention is drawn towards the face in this, I don't know if it's a, do you know, I've always thought that was a tree, but it's not, is it, as I look closely? It's some sort of wooden structure. And it feels like there's people in your community who are watching over you. This is the feeling I'm getting. This face is very prominent to me today, and it isn't normally. Excuse me. So it feels very much as though, you know, you have a good group of people around you. There's people looking out for you. There's people that want the best for you. Now, what I'm picking up, Capricorn, is you may not feel that these people are backing you in some way, because you may have some sort of opposing views. And the reason I say that is that we have truth be told here. Now, the feeling here is that I feel like somebody around you has been saying something to you that didn't resonate with you. It didn't feel right with you. And there's a need for you here to be very honest with how you feel about things, and, you know, talking from your heart space. Do excuse me, they're playing with my throat for some reason. This is what happens in readings. Spirit tend to play with my throat for some, if they want me to say something particular. Anyway, they've got my attention now because they've cleared it. This is interesting. So they don't want you to lose sight of the fact that we have an owl here, and the owl is wisdom, you know, speaks of wisdom, and also uses their head in a very wise way. So we have a mixture here about being very honest and speaking from the heart, but also thinking it through. They've just said bare your soul, which is huge, isn't it, really? And not always easy to do. But they want you to be very honest. They don't want you to be hiding behind a mask and saying what the people in your community want to hear. And I do feel that this community are looking out for you. They want you to be happy. They want you to be safe. Now, this could be your friends, your family, your work colleagues. I think they want the best for you, but you need to be honest with them about how you're feeling. Interesting. It'll be interesting to see what the tarot tell us the next steps are here, because that's a very interesting dynamic. As I say, I think these people around you have your interests at heart, but they're not necessarily knowing what it is you're feeling or what it is that you feel is best for you, because I don't feel that necessarily you've had those conversations. there is going to be some communication of some sort. Now, what's interesting here is the communication could well be from someone in your community. So this could be a telephone call that takes place. This could be, if we do have a telephone in here, I don't feel it's an email. I feel it's an actual vocal conversation. So this could either be could even be a face-to-face meeting. But it is this clarity. This is what I'm picking up. It's clarity in these conversations that are happening. So once this conversation has happened, once this connection has been made, and you're able to say exactly how you're feeling, but choose wise words is what Spirit is saying. They were drawing my attention. Remember when they were playing with my throat? Drawing my attention to the owl. They're saying use wise words, because these people have got your best interests at heart, but they, as I said, they don't know how you're feeling. So just be careful with the words that you choose. You know, there's no need for hurtful words of any type, because these are good people. But some of them may not be listening, and you may not be expressing yourself in the way that perhaps would be helpful to you, Capricorn. The fates are at work here, though. You've got serendipity here. So it means that, you know, there's something to do with luck, they've just said the word chance. So there's something to do with your luck changing here. You know, maybe you're getting a breakthrough of some sort. Again, we'll be interested to see the tarot that comes up with that. But whatever this luck is, I do feel that it will bring about some form of change, because here we see you on the bottom of the deck with the Time to Go card, you taking the path that you want to go on. This person is walking into the unknown in a way, because there's lots of fog around her, but she's walking forward nevertheless. It's almost like whatever this luck is that changes and this communication that happens, it will help you to forge a new path. Interesting. Oh my word, look what's underneath. We have the fates underneath. So yes, we have serendipity. Whatever this forward movement is, it's something that was meant to be. It's in your destiny. So I'm intrigued, Capricorn, I'm intrigued. Let me just have a drink of water and we will continue with the tarot. Okay, so which tarot are we using, Spirit, please? This one, okay. Where is Capricorn, please? What I will say is, while I just shuffle these, I've used these quite a lot today, so I'm going to give them a good old shuffle. I've cleared the energy. So, Capricorn, if you would like to look at your personal circumstances, and you would like a reading on, you know, various subject matters, or even a general reading, the information for my personal readings are in the description box below, or on a big screen. You can click on the QR code and head for the shop tab and yeah, see what's on offer. It'd be a pleasure to read for you. Well, let's get started. Spirit are giving a lot of cards already. So I want to start with those three. Let's see what we've got here. Yeah, I do feel that whoever it is in your community that is giving you their words of wisdom are trying to advise you on your future. They may be trying to advise you on financial matters. They may be quite established financially themselves. You know, they may have reached a certain age where they feel stable in their lives and they feel they're in a good position to advise you. And of course they are. But what they need to know is how you're feeling about a situation and how you are thinking things through and planning. you're under no obligation to tell people anything, really. But if you're trying to work things out and you're getting advice from these people, you know, sometimes it's really good. In fact, a lot of time it's really good to make sure that you're heard as well, because they may be making assumptions about what is right for you. And as I say, I do feel there's a lovely warm energy from these people. I do feel that they're probably family, older family members, to be honest, or, you know, sibling sort of relationship. They're looking out for you, very much so. It's a very strong energy. But, you know, we have the King of Pentacles here, and the King of Pentacles is somebody who has, you know, worked towards his goal steadily over a period of time. And yeah, he's very stable, obviously, and he's done very well for himself, you know. He's steady, he's secure, he brings safety into the equation, and that's maybe the angle that these people are coming from, which is great, you know, but you may be looking at life slightly differently and be in a different position, a different sort of outlook, a different age group, you know. It's interesting, this, because I do feel there's a gender, not a gender issue, an age issue here, that where you've got opposing views. And what's really interesting to me is that we see the Knight of Swords coming up with your energy. So whereas we see this older energy that I'm picking up here, and these, you know, close family member energies that I'm picking up here, it's very solid, very stable, something that's been worked across a period of time. With your energy, we're picking up the Knight of Swords, which maybe at times, Capricorn, you have rushed into things and just, you know, maybe you've made mistakes along the way, and you know, that's what we're here for, to make mistakes and to learn, you know. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, is there? But it may mean that these people around you are being overprotective for that reason. There's something here, though. The lovely side about the Knight of Swords is that when he sets his mind on something, on a goal of some sort, he just goes for it. It doesn't matter what's in his way, you know. We see this eagle type bird here that is flying in front of him, and the eagle will move because this knight is coming through and nothing is going to stop him. So it kind of feels like there's a goal that you have in mind that maybe you haven't shared, or you haven't felt ready to share with, you know, family or close friends or people that advise you about things, but you're really fixed on this idea and it's something that you really want to go for. So this is why Spirit was saying in the first place, it's important that you actually speak from the heart about what it is that you want, Capricorn, because, yeah, it feels like you're, you know, coming from different angles here. There's definitely a family connection, because we see here the King of Cups, and the King of Cups talks of childhood, nostalgia, you know, very much inner child energy. So I do feel that this conversation or this message, I do feel it's going to come from someone connected with your past or a member of your family. So it could be a parent, it could be, as I said earlier, a sibling, or a very old friend, for example. So I do feel that it's going to be positive. I do feel that it's going to bring clarity. And I said that earlier. I do feel it's going to bring clarity to a situation. And I think once that it's not even about clearing air, because you're not, I don't feel you're in dispute. I just feel you're coming at whatever this subject matter is from two different angles. But I think there's going to be this clarity brought into the situation, and it'll put, you know, your inner child, your soul, much more at peace, because you won't feel that people are trying to give opposing opinions to you all the time. And let's see what this luck is that's changing. Spirit, I'm not taking those because I think they just flipped. Thank you. That explains a lot. That explains a lot. So your luck is changing. It may be that you've been through a difficult time, Capricorn, and you've been really heartbroken over something. It could have been the ending of a relationship, the loss of a job, the loss of a house, the loss of someone close. There's definite heartbreak that has happened for you, and Spirit is saying your luck is definitely changing. You know, you're going to notice synchronicities as well. So look out for, you know, white feathers, for music that means something to you, that just plays at an inopportune moment. You know, it just, any little things like that, repetitive numbers, 111, 222, 333, all those sorts of things. You're going to be seeing synchronicities, but your luck is definitely changing. When I said this explains a lot, it explains why these people are being very protective over you, and why they're trying to bring stability into your life, because it may have been that some of those people have seen you being very upset and they're trying to protect you in their own way. As I say, it's good feelings from these people. Let me see. Oh, lovely. What a beautiful thing to follow the heartbreak card. Ace of Cups. So yeah, Ace is always new beginnings. We know it's a new beginning. It's time to go. Spirit is saying, yeah, your luck is changing. Make sure that this new beginning feels right for you, makes you feel really good. You're going to be opening your heart to talk to these people, and you're going to be using your head to choose the right words, and it's going to open things up a lot. And I think they're going to be very supportive once they hear what it is you want. And this is a lovely new beginning, an emotionally settled beginning, something that you can feel really connected to. So whatever this new beginning is, we know it was meant to be, because we had the Fates card. We know it's in your destiny. It's going to be beautiful for you. Let's just check the bottom of the deck. Yeah. 5 of Cups energy. I'm not surprised to see that at this stage. They're saying it's time to leave this heartbreak behind. And I know that's easier said than done, but I do feel that it's been from a while ago. And Spirit is saying there are beautiful things around you. You see, these cups are still standing, but this person isn't seeing it because they're looking at what went before, what happened before. So they're saying it's time to reverse that and let these new cups shine for you, Capricorn. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Right, I am going to, you know what I'm going to do, don't you? If you followed me before, you know I'm a bit obsessed with Moonology cards. So I am going to, in fact, I'm going to use this deck today. No, they've just said, no, don't. I'm going to use this one. I've got 2 Moonology decks. I do believe there's others, so look out. I may end up buying some more at some stage. So, but I like these because they tie the reading together. So let's have a look. Thank you, Spirit. Expect powerful change. Yes, I think once you've stepped up and actually said what it is you're feeling and thinking in a nice way, I actually think this is going to bring about the change that you've needed, Capricorn. Nothing is set in stone. So, you know, if the people around you are quite influential in your life, don't feel that, you know, it's their way or the highway, as we say. You know, they're doing it for the best reasons. I can't stress that enough. But it doesn't have to be that way because it's your life. So, you know, but you do need to express so that they understand and you've got their support. So nothing's set in stone. It doesn't have to be their way, but it's for you to actually express yourself and make those changes that are good for you. Yeah, confidence is the key to your success. Time to have the strength of the lion to actually step forward and say, you know, thank you for your help. Thank you for what you're trying to say. But actually, what I'm planning to do, because what I want to do is blah, blah, blah. you know? So once you've said it, I think it's going to be so freeing for you. It's going to be sorted very soon. I don't feel there's a major problem. I just feel that maybe, as I say, you're being put under pressure by people who are trying to protect you and trying to help you, Capricorn. And Spirit want you to know that conclusions are within reach. It's all going to be sorted. So, Capricorn, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, do please drop me a like and by all means leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you aren't subscribed yet, I can't stress this enough. It's so helpful to the channel. So please do join us. Take care, Capricorn, and I will read for you again really soon. Bye for now.